Hey everyone, I'm Bill.
And I'm Wagner.
And we're with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage. And welcome back to another little garage hangout. You guys have all requested Wagner be here, so I pulled her away from the ranch and got her here to work on 3 bikes. Well, 2 bikes today. We're going to work on 2 bikes today. The Street Fighter, which you can see is on the lift already, and the Tuono, which will be on the lift next, and the V2, but not today. Later, we're going to be doing some videos on the V2 because I've got some parts for the V2 finally coming in, and we've got a bit of surprise for, well, we've got a surprise.
What's the surprise?
Nothing. Anyways, so we are going to be prepping this because we got invited out to do a early track day. I think this is the earliest. January is the earliest I've ever done a track day ever. Typically it's raining. Typically it's, I think 1st of February was the first time we had like really good weather. But yeah, so we're going to be heading down to Chuckwalla to be riding with Santa Barbara Ducati and Moto Club of Santa Monica, which is an Aprilia dealer. So we're going to be taking, of course, our Ducati and Aprilia down to Chuckwalla to do a track day. So I'm excited.
I'm excited. You know, I love Chuckwalla. Yeah. I've been nagging for the last, when were we last at Chuckwalla?
It's been a while, since 2 years, I think, since we've been at Chuck. So, yeah, the bowl. And I think we're going, which way are we going? We're going counterclockwise, which is our favorite way. So, yeah, so let's get into this. So feel free to comment. Wagner's going to be working the keyboard a little bit. I'm going to get this thing up. Not too much stuff that we have to do to the Street Fighter. Got to disconnect, obviously, the lights, take the mirrors off, put the bar ends back on. I'm going to lube and clean the chain. And yeah, so, I mean, not much to do over here. Not much really to do on the Aprilia either. It's just kind of unplugging stuff. And
do we have to tape lights that are unplugged?
We don't have to tape off. It's I don't know. It must have been a Texas thing. Texas made us tape off.
No, SoCal Trackdays do that too. We've had to do it before.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's hopefully we won't. It's just unplug them. So yeah, so feel free to comment as we go along. But I'm gonna get this thing up on the lift. Up just a teeny bit, and let's see, is there anybody even here yet?
No one here yet. Where do I see? There's 7 people watching.
7 people, and no comments.
Who is in there? Say hi to us. Come on.
Let's see. We're waiting for Snickers. Where's Snickers?
Where's Snickers? I'm here. Scott is saying I'm here.
Scott Taylor?
Yes.
Scott Taylor, how are you, sir? How is the R1? Here, babe, will you push the camera up just a tad? Just, yep, you can just, yep, no. Yep, there we go.
Hold on, it's like
halfsies.
It's, where do I loosen it?
Just,
it doesn't want to.
Move this up a teeny bit.
Scott is saying it's amazing, nice and loud, and Pistol Pete says God bless.
So for people that don't know, Scott won the what's his name? Come on, Scott, help me out. Who's the guy down in LA? Babe. The wrist, Max Wrist. Yeah,
oh.
Here he says Max Wrist. The Max Wrist R1 bike. So that was pretty cool. So
nice.
Yeah, we'll have to ride someday, Scott. We haven't ridden. I think I've only ridden with you once on the street, maybe. I think you did a track day with us, but yeah, we'd have to do some riding. But first, we are getting into the track day stuff. So let's see.
He said, "Yeah."
Yes, sir. All right. So, lazy, negative. So we didn't get our 1,000 likes on our on my video.
Which video?
What do we do next on this Street Fighter?
Pistol Pete is asking if you have fresh oil.
Fresh oil. So I did put fresh oil in this when we went to Coda. I've done one track day and maybe one street ride, so I'm not gonna change it again. So no real need there. But yeah, it's fresh enough. It's still green, so that's good. So.
And really, for at Coda, you rode the Aprilia a little bit too, and then you rode the 660.
Yeah. So yeah, there was only a day or so.
He says it's fresh.
It's fresh.
Approves, so
fresh enough. All right.
So Pete said we're good.
All right, Pete. Let's see. So I gotta get.
You got 2 thumbs up so far.
Solid. I like my thumbs up and my likes. Let's see. Got to get. Oh, there it is.
What are you doing right now?
So I'm trying to get these mirrors off because they're on like.
Oh,
weirdly.
Kyle is here. He says,
Who?
"Hey, you sexy stud."
Who?
Kyle. Urban.
Oh, what's up, Kyle? Kyle, let's go to. Where are we going to hit up Chuck or what?
Kyle, can I ride your V4S? What is that laugh about? And
that bike is just an ornament. He doesn't even ride that bike, baby.
So I can put some miles on it.
Let's do it.
He probably doesn't like that one, but
I know.
And then Mark says, "Hi from the UK, fellow Street Fighter rider."
Yes, sir.
How many miles do you have on your Street Fighter, Mark?
Let's see.
And then there's one truth. Hi, where's the Tuano? Tuano is outside. It's going to be up next. It's going to get track prep. And Kyle, we're going to Chuckwalla next Monday?
Monday, yeah.
On Martin Luther King Day. Woohoo!
So let's see. I'm definitely not tripping. Yeah.
Why are you tripping?
No, it's just this stupid insert that's in there. I hate it.
And Mark bought his Street Fighter in July and has 3,000 miles on it.
I think I'm just almost going to hit 5.
And when did you get it?
March? April.
April, I think.
April.
I don't know what day it is, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice, keep it up, Mark.
Get them. There was a poll on like the Street Fighter Facebook page. There were quite a few people that had a few miles on their bike. So
thank you.
It's gonna be time for new bar and mirrors.
Scott says you need a bigger hammer.
It's a damn big mallet.
And Luis from Canada says, "Hi, Street Fighter looking good."
Thank you, sir. There we go. Canada, they just for the 4th year in a row, just named Canada like the best country to live in or something.
So we're moving to Canada?
I might be down. Go live with Jackie, little Jack Roach.
Pete says it hurts looking at that. You hammering on your.
So what it is
it's kind of hard to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
To be fair.
So the bar end goes in and there's a little adapter that the screw goes in and it widens up. And just because I've taken it in and out so many times, it's kind of wedged in there, and I've got to like, yeah, it's starting to come out now, but.
Need some lube, babe.
So I'll show you guys. There we go. All right. So here's the problem that we have. So this goes in, and then there's this little nut that's in the end. And so what's happened is the nut expands this out, and this becomes wedged inside of the stupid thing. So yeah.
Mark is asking, he has a question. My stock mirrors keep moving at high speeds. It's hard to get decent bar mirrors in the UK. Did you put Barons on for looks over the stock being shit?
Yeah, definitely, Mark. The Barons were like one of the very first things that I did to this thing, because the mirrors are simply not functional. I couldn't see anything out of the mirrors, and being this was obviously my street bike, I had to change them. So the Baron mirrors were bought for function. They were function purchase. I also couldn't justify spending $250, which I may end up doing. I don't know. Maybe that would be the big mod that I do, splurge on some CRG mirrors. I didn't get good quality ones. I bought like $50 eBay mirrors. So
do they stay put though? Or?
They do. No, so I've gotten a couple sets. These actually work really well. They stay really pretty well put on there. The only issue that I have is this, obviously this issue where that spacer's basically kind of stuck inside the bar end. So every time, of course, I take the mirrors off, the bar end is stuck in there. And so you'll see when I pull this off.
Scott says the arrows are no vibration, great visibility, and worth the cost.
Look, don't get me wrong. I have the CRG. I have CRG stuff on a lot of the bikes. There's just, for, I don't know. Yeah, I should probably just bite the bullet and get the CRGs.
And then also Eduardo from Portugal is saying hi, and he says, "Is that a way to treat a Ducati?"
I know.
That was when you were hammering on it.
Sorry, I was pounding the shit out of this thing. And of course, this one's stuck now. It is no way to treat this thing, but at the same time, I can't have mirrors on at the track, so.
And someone is asking if you're going to lube them, but I assume no, because you don't want them rotating as you ride, right?
Yeah, no lubing. So,
I'm assuming there's people fading right about now.
I know, like people are like, "What the hell is Bill doing?" It's coming out. Yeah.
Snowy greetings from Austin. How many tracks in the U.S. y'all visited? Favorite?
So we have. All right. So let's do. I've been to the Ridge up north in Washington. That was on our 2020 bucket list. We wanted to do that, but obviously that didn't happen. Hang on. There we go. I think I've been to every track in California. So
except the
Auto Speedway.
Yep.
So Thunderhill East, Thunderhill West, Laguna Seca, Sonoma Raceway, Chuckwalla. We've been to Buttonwillow. We've been to Willow Springs. We haven't been to Streets of Willow. So that we need to do Streets of Willow.
We've been to Pahrump.
Coda. And then, so we haven't been to Vegas. I want to hit up Vegas probably this year. We were talking to the guys at, what's that Trackday organization that goes out there? We rode with them at
Apex Assassins.
Apex Assassins. Again, stupid. Yeah, Apex Assassins does a lot of Vegas, so we'll probably head out there. We have
Stockton, Little 99.
Stock 99. We have the second Big Willow track coming out. That is opening this year. So I'm looking forward to riding the new Button Willow track. So I don't know. So what's that, like 10 tracks?
A few. And yes, we were to Sears Point. That's Sonoma.
Yeah, Sears Point, Sonoma.
And which one is your favorite?
Favorite. I think Thunderhill East.
Really?
Thunderhill East is my favorite.
So basic.
It's, you know what? But Thunderhill East it's big, it's fast. It's just, I just like to go fast. I don't like tight and technical as much. I'm personally, I'm bigger, so it's harder for me to move around, you know, on bikes. So, you know, I get these. Coda was a workout. Coda was exhausting to go
Nothing nowhere near what I expected.
Nothing what I expected. I expected, you know,
balls to the metal.
I didn't think of this, you know, statistic wise, you got 20 corners in 3.5 miles. All right, not too bad, not too bad. But then you also have 2 straightaways that last like the back straight. So immediately the back straight's like a mile long. So you take out a mile out of the 3.5. So now you got a 2.5 mile track with the straight down the front, which is
not short.
Not short. So, you know, you've got just over a mile or just over a mile of
left, right, left, right, left,
yeah,
right, tight.
Straightaways, and then everything else is just balls turning. So not for Austin, wasn't for me. West I like on like the little 300s. I can't wait to get the MT-03 out on West. I want to take the MT-03 out on West.
I'll be.
So she'll have her R3 out on track.
I'll do this one when I pass you.
I don't know. R3, MT-03. I don't know. All right. Let's see. I gotta get.
And how does the corkscrew downhill corner in Laguna Seca feels to cross?
So, you know, when you first start at Laguna,
you lose your breakfast.
Yeah, it's really the corkscrew. The corkscrew's a little bit. You know, what really actually makes me a lot more nervous is turn 1. Coming down the straight.
Oh yeah, when you come over the blank
and you go,
and your whole front end is unloaded, and you're like, yes, I am definitely dying. Yeah,
it's going down the straight into turn bank kind of 1 at Laguna is more. I don't know, but the corkscrew is kind of crazy because you get into it really blind, but I don't know. Both of them have reference points, but when you're doing like, you know, you're braking and you're turning into the corkscrew at like 60, 70 miles an hour. It's a lot different than 140 miles an hour trying to figure out where the building is that you need to be pointing at on the hill, you know, a mile away as a reference point. So, yeah, yeah. So the Ducati's been sitting a while. And so today we went on a quick little ride. Well, we were going to go up on the hills, but it didn't work. It started kind of raining. And we ended up in Mexico, you guys, by the way.
Are you spoiling stuff?
The Street Fighter versus the Tuono in Mexico finally is coming, so stay tuned. Yeah. What I was getting at was the battery was low on this thing, and for some reason it's not low anymore.
Do you mind if I ask your current rider 8 settings are set to?
Right. Oh, I've been fiddling with them. Oh, that's the wrong plug. Which particular one are you looking for? Because I've kind of fiddled around with a few of them. So, is there something particular? Who's that?
Mark.
I think like my wheelie control. So I mean, I just generally I ride in race mode. So my wheelie controls on 1, slide controls on 1, brake controls on 2, ABS is on 2, and my traction controls on 5. But I turned it up today because it's kind of a little damp outside. So, all right. All right, brake lights disconnected. Good in here.
And Luis says, holy, that's a lot of racetracks in California. Well, we have the weather for it.
Got the weather for it. I mean, I would really like to ride Magella. And actually, number one on my bucket list is Phillip Island. I want to ride Phillip Island really bad.
I don't know. After Coda, I'm like, oh, this is really intense. I'd rather do Thunderhill east and west.
But I think Phillip Island would be dope. Just you come over and there's the oceans right there. Oh, I don't know.
You mentioned brake control setting on 1. What is that setting?
Engine brake controls on 2. That's for the engine brake control. I think you can go 3 is what you can go. 1, 2, or 3. I think 1 is maximum, and 2 is medium. 3 is none or little. Yeah. So EBC, engine brake control, I have it on 2. Yeah. All right. That's off. That's off.
And Pistol Pete is saying I'm Australian and Phillip Island is a dream. I assume it's a dream.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go. I want to go pretty soon. Trip to Australia. Aussie. Who's in Australia?
Well, Pistol Pete for one.
Wait, are you in Australia, Pistol Pete?
He said he's Australian. Are you?
And didn't Pistol Pete say he's selling his?
In this picture, so I'm confused.
Oh, where's Pistol Pete?
He's going March 8th through 9th.
Wait,
where's our invitation?
Oh. 8th to 9th. I might be able to make that work. What's the track day like there? Do you take your own bikes? And then, or do they have rentals, or how does that all work?
He's going on the HP4 race. Pinky's out.
Oh, damn. Someone's got fancy. He said H. I'm just, nothing real fancy, just an HP4 race. All right, let's get this cleaned up.
And he says they have rentals too. I assume they have like whole, just like us.
Yeah.
There's plenty of orgs that specialize in those kind of things.
Yeah, Phillip Island, man. Here, let's move this a little bit back here.
I saw the video of Dave adjusting your settings. Would you mind to share your settings?
Just go on the video because I don't. So the one thing I am not is a suspension setter upper person. I have no idea what compression or rebound or dampening or any of that. I have no idea what any of that means. I literally, no joke, have Dave Moss come over and adjust all my bikes every time we get a new bike.
Hey.
Oh, the V2.
Yeah, we need to get the V2 down before we go to Chuck.
So I don't know how my videos with Dave Moss have been is how the bike is set up, just FYI. So definitely get on that video and watch it. And if you guys are not local or anything, you know, Dave will do that remote, which a lot of people I hear have had a really good success with that. So yeah, hit up Dave Moss, man. King of suspension.
And then Mark says, thanks for the chat, guys. Got to get some beauty sleep. Work tomorrow. Boo.
Beauty sleep already?
Babe, are you Greek?
I am not Greek. I am German, if anything. Wait, who asked if I was Greek? Pete. All right, so quick story. So I asked my mom, so my dad's side's German, Schaefer. My great grandfather came straight from Germany. On my mom's side, I asked my mom a few years ago before she passed away. I asked her what her side was, and I was like, "Well, what are we?" And her response, I shit you not, her response was, "We're Wagoneers." I said, "What the fuck is a Wagoneer?"
Babe, language.
She says, we came over in wagons across the United States. I go, yeah, but we had to come from somewhere. Apparently, Scottish, apparently on my mom's side, but literally from
That explains a lot.
Well, yeah, but my on my mom's side, so we did the little family tree thing, 18 something, we've been here.
You should get a DNA test.
What's a DNA test?
They tell you what percentage person you
find out I'm part Great Dane or something.
Wrong test, babe.
Wrong toe.
We're up to 7 thumbs up.
7. Oh, 7 is weak.
And 21 people watching. I own a Bandit 1255cc, yet I like to have multi-riding modes motorcycle. Is it worth having?
Nowadays, yes. To today's bikes, yes. My 07 Gixxer 1000 that had multiple riding modes, that basically all it did was snuff up the,
Butterfly?
Yeah. No, that wouldn't be worth it. But the this thing, yeah, this thing is definitely worth the riding modes, definitely. So
also there was a joke that came through. How does a Scottish farmer find his sheep in the tall grass?
Oh shit.
Quite pleasant.
What? Wait, what?
It's a Kirby one. He finds his sheep quite pleasant in the grass. No, got it? Not yet.
I guess that's a Scottish joke.
Babe.
Yeah. No, I get that it's a dirty joke now. What's the German one?
Which? Let's just not go there.
Yeah, I know a dirty German joke, but yeah, never mind.
Also, Messert says, "Hey from Holland," and then
Holland, huh?
Dan
Holland.
Demon just says, "Bill, you like sports? If so, football or basketball?" I am not a big sports. If I have to choose one out of any American sport, it would be baseball. I don't like basketball. I'll tolerate football. I used to watch a lot of football, but I don't really watch football American
anymore.
or soccer?
American football, NFL football. And I'm not into soccer at all. I don't understand soccer. I don't understand how there's double, triple overtime, score unit. I don't understand how.
I'll explain this to you. You just get really wasted when the Euro Cup goes on. That is pretty much the purpose. Everything else doesn't matter. And then when everyone screams, you scream, and then you drink more beer.
All right.
That's how we did it in Germany.
That sounds like a good time, actually. Yeah. Gotta get the Street Fighter looking fancy for the track day.
I can't wait. I'm very conflicted between Thunderhill West Reverse and Chuckwalla Counterclockwise is my favorite one. Ooh. Very conflicted about that.
As your all-time favorite? Really?
Yeah, I
those
love those
two.
I love those two. You know, I like the little slower, more technical stuff.
I guess so.
I'm a big wuss. Also, Big Willow coming out of the last turn onto the front straight, going all in on the S1000RR.
Big Willow is a pretty decent track.
Didn't mess up the sword.
Yeah.
Omar says, by the way, also from Holland. Hi, Omar. And then
Holland. What's up with Holland?
I know.
Holland must be on. Are you guys on strict lockdown in Holland?
There's always in Germany. We would always make fun that we're going to the World Cup without Holland because they never make it.
Oh.
It's on a Holland private to win. Every time. It was hilarious. Anyways, Omar also has the Street Fighter and he doesn't love the brakes. Any recommendations?
RCS 19 Corsa Corta, amazing. We will be getting them for Bogdan's V2 also. But yeah, I think the brakes on here aren't quite as bad as the brakes on the V2. The V2 brakes are really not good. I don't know what like.
It's like my R3 brakes. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not good. So yeah. So we will be the RCS 19 Corsa Corta on this one. I love it. Definitely would recommend it.
Also, what is your experience with MV Augustas?
Next question, please. So actually, I was supposed to be yesterday. I was supposed to go over to Eurocycle in Sonoma. Zach asked me to come over, or invited me over. He had an MV Agusta Rush there. Apparently, it was like 300 of them. I don't know, some rare bike. So he said I could come over and ride it. The thing had 12 miles apparently on it, and someone called him yesterday morning and basically was interested in it, but was unhappy that it already had 12 miles on it. So he said I couldn't ride it. But MV Agusta,
they're pretty to look at.
They're wonderful to look at. I think they're overpriced. I think they're more like
collector pieces.
Yeah, they're a little more works of art.
The menus are funky.
Yeah, it's just.
But I still want the baby blue.
Oh yeah, so the F3 and baby blue looked really good. That was one good looking bike. We saw that down at LA, and yeah, that was definitely a good looking bike. So no experience with MV.
What is in your radiator? Water wetter? ?
Radiator just has standard fluid still. I didn't drain it. I did put the new cooler pipe on, but I topped it back off with Ducati coolant. So nothing different.
And then also Scott put the RCS 19's Corsa on his and the GPRXX calipers on his 959, and it has major bite.
Oh yeah. I mean, this thing is like, the brake is like, there's like no play on this. It's worth the money. The Corsa Corta version, I don't know that you necessarily need the Corsa Corta Corsa.
All right.
Sorry, I had to work that one out. I don't know that that's necessary that you need that, but definitely the Brembo Master made a big difference. So.
And then, would you mind showing the wheels from the other side of the bike?
Yeah. Here, let me. Well, the cord's not that long, so are you looking for the open-sided? It's
Don't we have a whole video on the wheels?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Check out the wheel video, but it's pretty nice over here. Actually, it looks really good.
And also, Superbike Armin says hello from Nigeria.
Nigeria. What's going on down there?
And Dan Demon just writes, says nice to see Bogner reading the comments. When are you going to the track?
So we are going to the track on Monday. For those that are new, Monday the 18th, we are going to Chuckwalla with Santa Monica Sports Club. I forget. Aprilia Santa Monica and Santa Barbara Ducati. It's one of their exclusive events that they do, invite only. So Victor invited me down there, so that was very nice. So Monday.
And then Luis is asking, what cleaning products do you use for your bikes?
So the Ethos Defy right now is what I'm really using. So it cleans, conditions, coats. It's kind of a hybrid wash and wax. So generally what I do is right now, like except for the body panels, like all the extra little goodies here, I just damp a cloth and I spray that on there, and then I just kind of wipe down the bike. So everything that's not painted essentially right now, exhaust, everything, that doesn't really not scratch, and then I'll just use it on a dry cloth on the main paintwork. So yes, sir.
Chris is asking, it looks like you relocated the frame stickers. Did you move them under a panel?
The frame stickers have just been removed, and they are kept for safekeeping. The only ones that are still here, there's the VIN number one, which is like right here, I think. Yeah, the VIN and the smog one. So I kept those just to make sure that they're somewhat legal. But this one next to the VIN plate is here. But the frame ones I took off like day one of the bike. Like I ripped those off immediately. So.
And then there's only one truth is asking, are you relying on experience or are you considering advanced track courses to become a better track rider?
So, I've actually considered doing, some stuff with like Ken Hill or.
I want to do GP.
Or
Jason
yeah,
Pridmore.
Jason Pridmore. Here's the thing with me and my track experience. Like, I like ride like here, like I'm just a safe rider. And I don't know that, if I learned any more, I mean, I know that I can learn a lot from going to like Pridmore and stuff like that, or Ken Hill. But I don't know that I would necessarily utilize it anymore. I'm comfortable with the level that I'm at. I'll show you guys if you guys haven't seen. So my wall, I call it the wall of dang. So those are all my wrecks from years and years ago. Man, I've had. Sorry, let's get that back. So I've had my fair share of wrecks, and the wrecks have all pretty much been like my fault, and they've been like me kind of riding over my head. My last big crash, actually, because I did have that little crash on the Gixxer, but that was a dumb crash. That was a mechanical error crash. But my last big crash was Thunderhill East 10 years ago. on the black BMW, 120 miles an hour. And I got up and walked away from it. So needless to say, I changed my riding style. I don't know that I would utilize more. So I don't know, but I think someone would.
I would like to. I would like to go and just get a little more confidence.
But I've also thought about doing it for you guys and bringing you guys along and, you know, bringing and doing a video. Sorry, I'm like walking around on a bike. And doing like a video for you guys as an advance. But I don't know. Maybe we'll maybe when we're at Chuck. Oh, I still need that out. Sorry, guys. Maybe when we're at Chuck, if Jason Pridmore is there, because he's kind of based out of there, I may talk to him and see maybe if we can do a weekend with him or something like that. So, yeah.
And then Sport Bike Armin sends you $20 to buy a can of Moto Wash and Wax.
Thank you. And I have so many wash and waxes here. If you guys can see back, that's got a lot of stuff. Thank you. I may even have some Motul stuff, but I like that ethos stuff. It's just a good universal ceramic wax.
Or those Scott asked earlier and it kind of got lost. Are those Rapid Techs?
Rapid Tech.
Wheels, I assume.
Yes, they are Rapid Tech wheels, and they are love them. So we have them on here and the Aprilia Tuono. They didn't make too big of a difference for me here, but the Tuono made a big difference. The Tuono definitely, we got a definite good difference out of the Tuono on those wheels. So.
And then also Dan is asking which bikes we're taking to Chuck.
We are taking the taking the Street Fighter, we're taking the Tuono, and we're taking the B2. So those three will be going with us down to Chuckity Chuck. God, I feel like bike prep used to be so much different, but I don't know.
And then Steffi says hello from Belgium, dude.
Belgium.
And Superbike Armin has 5 cases of the wax and wash, so I guess he waxes and washes a lot.
Dang, 5 cases. Are you Motul sponsored?
And then Taylor says massive difference on the 959. And I would like to eventually have some on that.
What?
Wheels?
Yeah.
And then what's up, Bill? Tuned in over here in Solano County, Bobby C.
Bobby C. We're in Solano. And Bobby, are you the guy I ran into up at Turtle Rock? Possibly. I feel like there needs to be more done to this thing, but I at the same time feel like I'm done. So I'm going to shuffle real quick.
We need like elevator music.
Yeah. We got so many bikes right now, and I wanted to have some room, as you can see, as the garage door opens.
Oh shit! What's over there? Oh, little cute. Hi, buddy.
MT-03's outside, and let's see, the R9T Racer, which is leaving this week.
Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, over there. Wait, hold on. Let me rotate you guys. There's all the toys. Super Beast. Q. Leaving. B. Oh, there's the enemy started. And Garner, have you ridden the Street Fighter? Yes, there is a video of it on my first ride on it. It's mildly terrifying. And I have one final question. I've been debating putting an exhaust on my Street Fighter.
Why?
If you feel like your arrow is too loud.
So, yeah, yes, the arrow's loud, but worth it. Honestly, you know, the arrow's loud. So here, let's push this back here a little bit more.
Remember, you will put that back up. The one or not up yet.
I know. All right, sorry guys. So the arrow exhaust is definitely loud, right? But I don't know. To me, it's worth it. I love the sound. Put some earplugs in. I know I saw some countries are really cracking down on like sound and sound ordinance and stuff like that. So you know, dB killers. But if you don't want it loud, then I don't know that there's any exhaust that I would put on it, honestly, because the sound of that thing with any exhaust that I've heard, except maybe the Acro, but I wouldn't, you know how I feel about the Acro. So, yeah. Sorry, rambling about the.
And then, Support by Armin took his Street Fighter out to GMR. We still need to go to GMR.
This summer, we are definitely going to be heading down to Angeles Crest and GMR. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I promise.
And there's only one truth, says definitely the Tuono is more emotional. Yes. Definitely more emotional bike. And Bobby C, yes. Sir Turtle Rock, thumbs up.
Okay, sweet.
And Todamini, sorry for butchering that, says love my Arlo full system on my Ducati. What's up, dude? Gotta get out of here to Arizona and check out Indy Motorsports Ranch.
So I do want to get out to Indy. How is it? I think they just paved it this year, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I would definitely like to get out there. It's tough because it's like a you know, it's a private track. Like, I don't know, and I'm not sure that I want to do like, I don't know. So let me know if what you've got. And it's also a long drive for us. I mean, Indy's, that's a full day driving. That's so, you know, Indy is, when we stayed in Tucson, near Tucson. Okay. Yeah, so that's a day and a half, 2 day of driving. So it's definitely I don't know. I don't know.
And then Luis said he also has the I have an aero exhaust. We do too. And no regrets. It's a neck breaker. It sure is. And then hello from Georgia. I'm picking up a new Street Fighter in February. Come visit here and I'll show you some local North Georgia roads.
Georgia
trip.
We've been to Georgia. You can ask Bogna about our lovely trip to Georgia. You want to pick up the trailer?
Nope. Not going back to Georgia or driving there again.
So we just came back from Austin, and you know, we made that was a pretty big, that was brutal coming back. Because that was, you know, we cut almost a day off the drive time because we had to get back here to take delivery of the RS50, which that was like stupid. Sorry.
And then Steffi says the mapping must be changed, or is it automatic that the Street Fighter recalculates?
So I would it does a pretty good job adjusting, but I would definitely recommend getting a map for it. For the Street Fighter, I'm waiting for Shiv to get me to get some time to do the Street Fighter. Obviously, I have the up map on there, which is a pretty good baseline. So it definitely helps with a few certain little things. So yeah, I would say yes, getting it tuned is the right way to go. So.
And then John Rice Adventure says, Sweet Tuano, which sounds better, the Tuano or Street Fighter?
Pardon?
Tuano. Bill?
I will say the Tuano at idle right now sounds better.
Throws better fireballs.
Yeah, definitely throws better fireballs. But the Ducati sounds better like it at like a higher rev, I think you'd kind of say. But they both sound really good. But I think bang for the buck and the easy of the getting a pipe for this thing was way cheaper, and this is a bigger bang for the buck for everything on this thing. Almost, it's just definitely a better. You get more out of the Aprilia. It doesn't cost as much to get stuff for this thing. So, not that we've done too much to it, but what we've done is been half the price of what the Ducati costs. So,
and then Armin asks, where are you guys out of?
So we're in just out of Sacramento, California, Dixon.
And then there's only one truth says, don't let 10 minutes pass without asking people to hit the button, so hit the like button, so the broadcast will reach more audience. So
yes, please.
You guys heard the man. Hit the like button.
The like button.
10 likes.
How many likes?
Just 10.
Come on, you guys.
You need to wear like a swimsuit or something.
No.
Sex sells.
You know what? I'm gonna go change if y'all don't like this video. Wait, how many people? There's
20, we got 4 likes. Yay.
There's 20. Wait, there's 25 people on here. See, this is what I don't get. All right. Bent time. Look, I asked for 1,000 likes, and I will modify for the next modification on the Street Fighter. And I've got like 400 likes, which is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But there's like 5,000 views on that video.
Oh, you got 15 likes. You just guilt trip someone into a like.
16.
Woo! There he goes.
You know what? I will cut this stream right now. Doesn't
17.
work. The threats just don't work. You know what? I'm going to quit YouTube if I don't get 20 likes right now. 18. People just wait. They get to 19 and then they just wait.
Oh, you got your 20, so you're not quitting.
All right, I won't quit YouTube. So give me a like because I'm not quitting YouTube now.
And then what are your thoughts on Aprilia's new Tuano 660? That bot sounds like it will be awesome.
So I have been waiting for the RS660 to come out. And I don't have a pre-order on one, so I've got to figure that out. I did see the release of the 660, and I sent a picture to Bogna, and I was like pretty much sold that we were going to do the Tuano 660 in March, so much that I text Zach from Eurocycle and told him, put the order in, and then Bogna talked me out of it. She's like, look, we've got enough nakeds. I actually really enjoyed the RS. So I'm excited for the Tuano 660, but the RS is the way to go. So but very cool, very cool for them to bring the 660 in with us. So I'm excited. I'll be excited to ride it. What else have they got? Let's see.
And one only X-Ram says we can chat now about the Indy and see about getting you guys out and taking care of you. We're members to that track.
Oh, members!
Hit us up on Instagram.
Big members! Now we're talking.
Hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah, right.
Or email us calimoto@gmail, right? Calimoto TV.
CaliMotoTV@gmail.com. All right, coming down.
Wait, are we already done? Oh
no. Oh, we got some more stuff to do on this one. This one's a little bit finickier.
What? An Aprilia finicky? No. Earthquake.
Let's see.
Man, we got 20 likes. Now no one is liking anymore. I'm gonna ask in a few minutes.
Where's
I'm surprised.
Where's our ambassador?
Yeah, I'm surprised Snickers isn't around.
Snickers! It's so funny, babe. So when I did the RS teardown, Snickers came in. And he's like, "Sorry, I'm late, everybody." Like, I love that guy.
He's probably right. He's like, weather doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's do it. He probably stole someone's bike again.
Apparently, he's like friends with some guy that's got some really great bikes. So.
And JKMG Bear says, "I'm glad you're going with the RS660."
Yeah, I think it's a good choice.
I think it'll mix up the collection because then we have like a real sport bike back.
Yeah,
we have two hyper nakeds. We have one like touring sporty thing, and I think you will love that at like Thunderhill West, the tighter stuff tracks.
Oh,
you will be like
the RS660. I'm gonna love that for the tighter tracks, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
And one only X-Ram says, yup, my RSB 1100 Factor is the least finicky of my bikes. The 1299 Anniversario is the most.
Which one? Sorry.
1299 is more finicky than the 1100 Factory.
Yeah.
I can see that. They have all temperament. What you doing?
I am trying to get. Oh, there's the plug. So we're unplugging the taillights.
Where's that older rare BMW sport bike you guys bought? Do you still have it?
My baby right here. HP2 Sport right there. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere.
Dan says, any more bikes in the future other than the RS660? We'll see.
Yep. Yes. Well, we've got the Multistrada.
Oh yeah, huh? Anyone wants a Tiger?
All right. So taillights.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Dinner. What's for dinner, you guys? What's for dinner? Dan the man, where are you at? Because I know you're in LA, right? I believe. Solid, all right. All right.
And Armin says Ducati was the most reliable race bike I raced. One entire season, no issues. Was it just one race?
Dave.
You guys are Italian bike snobs. Add a Triumph Speed Twin to the collection. There is a Triumph right there.
So.
And then there is where's the little bike? There's my little R3s over there.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing right now. Let's be honest. Is the Japanese bikes are not like they're not like, I mean, Aprilia, Ducati is just so far. Ducati has become so far ahead of the market. I mean, you know, their launch this year, all their motorcycles, you know, they took a bad situation and really did a great job with launching the 2021 collection. Now, I don't like all their bikes. I think that they have butchered the Monster. But I also I do get why they kind of made it that way, because look, the fact is that the smaller nakeds, right? The lower price nakeds, the MT-07, the MT-09, they're killing it in the market. So I somewhat get why, but on the flip side, like, you know, the biggest thing that I'm most upset about with the Ducati Monster is that they got rid of the trellis frame. That just killed the whole bike. I get why, but you know, what did they save? Like 4 or 5 pounds? Wasn't worth it. They should have kept the trellis frame. We could argue about the rest of it, but that trellis frame gone destroyed that Monster. And if they do it to the 1200, I think a lot of people, the Monster brand will die unless they figure something out. Because if they do the 1200 Monster like that, they're going to be in big problems. So, sorry.
All right, let's catch up. The BMW is my wife's favorite bike. She has a Ducati Cafe Racer.
Which BMW?
I assume you're a racer.
Oh.
I guess. Or maybe the HP. And then Dan is from Tracy.
Oh, Dan. Oh, this is over in Tracy. Okay.
And then
it is somewhat local.
There's only one troop asked if you rode the Super Duke or the MT-10. If yes, what's your thoughts?
No to either one of them. I just can't bring myself to that Duke. I don't like it. It's just, it seems ginormous. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I had an RC8, and which is basically the same thing, you know, essentially, obviously sport bike, and I'm just not a big torque. I'm a horsepower person. I like to ride horsepower. I don't really like to ride torque. So I'm a high rever, and I don't like the fact that I'm at 7,000 RPMs and I'm flat on my face. So the MT-10, I'm really waiting for the new MT-10 to come out. I'm excited about what the new MT-10 is going to be. So I will get on that when that happens. But yeah.
And then Sport Bike Armin, I'm a Suzuki guy too, and really impressed with the new bikes like Panigale Forward. Which, yeah. Suzuki really, like, I know how psyched you were for the Gixxer 1000, the new one. And it was just like, womp, womp.
You know, the other thing is that, you know, I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know if I make it, how well I make it known, but I think I make it pretty well known. Obviously, we finance most of these bikes. And financing Suzuki's, Yamahas right now, they've made it almost impossible to finance. And, you know, the rates that they give, like the MT-03, you know, it's not an expensive bike. Actually, I was, you know, went in there, and if I can borrow someone's money for no cost, I'll always, you know, do 0% financing or low percent financing, ride the bike for a few months, year or so, and then get rid of it. They like, it was astronomical. Even when Wagner bought the MT-09, it wasn't great financing. Mm-hmm. And the R6, it wasn't great financing. And where we can sit and flip around and buy the same Tuono and get like a third or like a half off or a third what the interest rates are, you know. So Yeah, financing plays a big part in what we bring to you guys, obviously. And so I've got to be able to finance this stuff. And if Yamaha doesn't do good financing, then it really just makes it hard for me to get a Yamaha or a Suzuki or anything like that. So,
but like even the R6, it's been essentially the same bike for years.
Yeah.
Years and years and years.
And then they
that is uncomfortable.
I mean, I get why. Here, let's move the camera to the front of the bike now. I mean, I get the finance game, obviously. I mean, I know finances pretty well, but it's just I mean, I know that there's risk with finance, but I don't have. There's like no questions asked on this bike, no questions asked on any of my bikes, and then I go and I try to buy a $5,000 MT-03, and it's like they're like, we want to put it on a credit card, which is so stupid that I should just pay that thing off like fast. So, but yeah, it's just I don't know. Sorry. That's why we don't have any Yamahas and Suzukis and Kawasaki's.
I did love my MT-09. I'm really sad what they did. I'm so excited that they brought in the SP to the States, but now they butchered how the bike looks, so that sucks. I would have gotten it probably back. I love the MT-09.
Yeah, it's kind of every once in a while I'm kind of bummed that we bought that we got rid of that thing, but you bought that S1000 and you just didn't ride. You didn't ride that.
Well, you ruined the S1000 with that thing. I was fully content, and I was like, yeah, my little S1000, and then I got on this, and I was like, oh, hello.
Hello. What do we got here?
And then only X-Ram says, I got to review an MV Augusto Brutale Sirioro and the F4 Claudio yesterday. I agree about the Monster. Not a huge fan.
Yeah.
I really want to ride the F3 one day. I want to see what's that all about. F4 I'm too short for. And what do you think of Zard exhaust for a 19V4? Or should I just go with the Aero?
Who?
Zared? I have no idea.
Don't know.
Z-A-R-D. Zard?
Don't know who it is. Never heard of it.
And then Sport Bike Armin says, yeah, the new Monster is dumb. I don't think they will do a big Monster. The Street Fighter is crushing that class, but then again, my 1200 Monster is enjoyable to ride. I love the 1200 Monster. Money not an issue. I want one.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just fun.
It was a cool.
Wiggles and it's fun.
Yeah, the monster was cool. I actually really I fell in love with that Super Sport when we had the Monster. And Bogman ended up fell in love with the Monster and not Super Sport. But yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know.
I think probably the best bike on the market right now is Duke 890R. Have you ridden one? Thoughts?
No, I haven't ridden one, and I don't know.
We're just not in love with the KTM, so just doesn't scratch our itch.
Yeah.
And then one only X-Ram says the F3 RC is a fun bike for sure, super light and very nimble, and it's a triple.
Which one?
I love triples. F3.
Oh yeah.
I really one day. And then Jumper J is here.
Oh Jay.
He says, "What's up, Phil? I might be getting my own Super Beast."
Oh yeah. What's tell me about it, Jay. What's up?
And then White J Type, Superbike Armin says 1200S is a wheelie machine. It is indeed a wheelie machine. I have definitely done some bad wheelies on it. Don't tell Ducati though. Well, they have other problems. And then only X-Ram says, have a great night, you two. Later. Good night, and make sure to hit us up on Instagram. We want to come to Indy.
Yes, Indy. I'm ready for Indy.
And the Ducati wants to go. And the other Ducati probably too. And then Jamper J say, hi Bogna, I hope I spelled it right. Yes, you did.
All right. So I gotta get a little
He's getting fancy now. Can you compare the build quality and fit finish between the Tuono and Street Fighter? Oh boy. Oh boy, that can of worms.
Like no questions. Here, let's bring you guys down.
Can you zoom in on like the fairing? Just the fairing.
Yeah, so like right here, it's I don't know if you can see it, but like just when we replaced the windshield, the fit and finish.
Nope.
The fit and finish is just it's not here with this compared to yeah, I don't know. It's I like the quality of the Ducati is definitely next level. So
she's got some rough edges. Let's put it with that.
Yeah.
But I love her, and she ain't going nowhere. How many bolts did you strip on that by now?
Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Aprilia, I don't know. It's you know, I always say, so you get what you pay for with this thing, definitely. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, the reason why I bought this thing was because I got such a good deal on it, you know. But on the flip side, you know, I mean, for what you get on this bike, it's pretty damn good. So, you know, it's not a bad bike at all. I mean, I prefer personally, you know, I mean, I enjoyed this thing out on Coda just because, you know, it's not as horsepowered, but I also enjoyed, you know, the RS 660 more than anything at Coda, mainly because, you know, the thing was, that's just, that RS 660 was built for Coda. So, you know,
there's only one truth said, if you ever test drive new Super Nakeds, make us a video, always.
Oh, without a doubt. And like I said, you know, I'd love to, get on that Duke, but we don't have any KTM hookup, so.
And then Jumper J says, my daughter wants my Ranger, so I'm looking at the F350 XLT diesel 4x4 crew cab. I can't afford a really nice one like yours.
No, it's a good
2021.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a good truck. 10-speed transmission. People are enjoying that thing. So.
And then Sport Bike Armin says he's out. He's got to go grocery shopping. Bring us dinner. We're hungry. Yeah. And he says, I'll be checking out this channel more often. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Thank you, sir.
And then as a former RSB4 owner, currently Street Fighter VRS owner, the finish is better on the Ducati. However, I wouldn't say the Aprilia was bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not
bad, but it's not, you know,
yeah.
Like I said, it's.
And then John Rice says, about the MT10 versus the Tuono, always heard the MT10 punches above its weight. MT10 doesn't have half the tech that the Aprilia comes with.
I
right?
mean, it's like, yeah, it's the you're definitely not, you know, the MT10, they need we need to get an update on that MT10. But I think if they do update it,
like, they gotta make it like an R1 that is naked and not, you know, got half the stuff that it comes with, like it's been doing.
Yeah.
And then love the vids, watching from Ireland again. I'm looking at buying a KTM 1290 Super Duke, riding a B King at the moment.
Oh, a B. Well, how do you like that B King? I was pretty interested in that thing when it came out, you know, because I I was actually a very big Suzuki person prior to my BMW days. Then I became a BMW person. So, but yeah, I always kind of liked the. I kind of like that B King. I thought it was kind of a cool bike. So.
And then Jumper J would like to really be able to talk to you someday. Hit us up.
Yeah, Jay, shoot me an email. I'll send you back my number. We can chat.
Cali Moto TV at Gmail.
So, just FYI, what I'm doing now, if you guys are wondering, just the little things, right? So let's see. Here, let me get this thing. So bringing you guys with me over here. So the front of the Tuono, this nose piece has the running light, and it's actually pretty bright. So you can see it's kind of shadowed. So I just put a nice black cover over that. So it kind of looks nice. So.
And then Jay says, okay, Bogna, Bill told me that you are venturing into my world. If you need any help, I'm available. Trust me, it pays to have the help. Where am I going?
Yeah, where are you going? Wait, what happened, Joe?
Okay.
Wait, isn't he a firefighter?
I don't know. I'm not firefighting, though. And then B King is a nice bike, bit heavy, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
And then congrats, I just subscribed and I like your vids. Keep up a good work. There you go, babe. Thanks for the sub, and if you're here.
And then don't forget to hit that like button. This video, we're trying to get
more than 22 likes.
25 likes. We're on a 25 like marathon. So feel free to go ahead and smash that like button. I would appreciate it.
Oh, firearms.
Firearms.
I do the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because when we were doing the Q&A, he had said something about like careful of me like getting the firearms. I was like, no, Bogna's already.
Oh, okay.
Bogna already got into that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We're at 24 now. Come on, one
24.
more. Let's make it 25. Someone hit that like button.
I think we're done. I think we're getting wrapped up here.
Literally.
Because.
Did you clean the chain?
Chain's clean. This thing's done.
Do we have wheel weights?
Wheel weights. No, these still don't have a wheel weight check.
Oh, we still have the balance beats on that?
Yeah. Block. All right. Aprilia ready?
I think I got Bill in trouble. No, you didn't.
For what? Who?
Jay thinks he got you in trouble. No, you didn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to have a little collection. Things are escalating.
Yeah, she definitely is enjoying her firearm collection. Wait, what defines a collection?
I don't know. I think ours qualifies already.
Yeah. I don't know what else we need to do to this thing. I think we're good. Oil. Is it oil? Oil.
I don't know. You come on. Do a presentation of a bike check.
Tech
check. Bike tech. Hey, where's bike tech? My wife would rather me go to a strip club than a gun store. It's probably cheaper. No?
Some of them girls are expensive.
I thought you do like dollar bills, not like, come on, the guns, that gets not cheap fast. Like, you're like, boom, and you're. Bogna, say hi to your fans.
Oh, he wants you out of here. Come on, babe.
What?
Come say hello to everybody.
Wait.
Over, you gotta come to the front.
Wait. Here I am. I've been sitting right there the whole time, I swear. Now I can't read anymore. Can you read? No. I'm going to go back to reading.
All right. I think we are good on this one.
And Jumper J says it really is. I assume he means cheaper to go to a strip club.
Yes.
And there's free shrimp or something like that. Isn't there like free food at the strip club?
No, she said free shrimp. What is it with? Oh, I almost said. Remember what I was saying earlier? On the we were watching Empire last night. It's an Empire last night, and he was like something about shrimp. I was like, what is it with them and shrimp?
Shh. Greetings from Melbourne, Australia. How did you guys meet?
All right, so funny story. No. Quick story. So I ran a Trackday organization. Bogna had just started riding, and she had attended some of our track days, and she started liking all my posts.
No, you started liking. You did the liking. You just let, you know.
She liked. So we gave away a bike, and she was all in that whole. She was involved in that, supporting it and sharing it and stuff like that. And
I wanted the free bike, and then
one thing led to another, and here we are. How many years now?
Like 3?
4? Going 4? Getting them.
And then Jay, it's Cali Moto TV at gmail.com. You're missing the TV. Huh?
Cali Moto TV.
Yeah.
All right.
And then where are we? Oh, what about the new Tuono generation? They might improve. What they might improve? Well, it's been the same bike for.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that I can think that they'll do that they can do with the Tuono to kind of pull all the stops out on Ducati is just to do a full-on RSV4 Tuono. That's the only way that I can think that.
What do you mean, a little more power?
Yeah, more power. I will say that one thing that I did like about the Tuono, especially at the track, is that the Tuono, they kept the low end, like the rear sets. My phone ringing. They kept the rear sets on the Tuono, so it's felt better on the track than the Street Fighter, because the Street Fighter, the pegs are a little bit lower, so stand by. This thing needs exhaust.
What? And then Johnny writes, "Is Bogner coolest chick ever?" Thank you, sir. And yes. Jay says something that you should really always remember. Bogner is always right. I have a mug that says that.
I guess you can see me shaking my head no.
What was the first bike that you both had? Excellent question.
My first bike was an 87 VFR 700, the white one with the single-sided swing arm. 87? That was my first bike.
Mine was a CBR 500R. CBR 500? Yeah, R, right?
Yeah.
It was a red one. And looks so good in white. Yes, it sure does. It's going to look even better when it's a different color than just red.
What?
The comment. He said it looks so good in white.
Yeah.
Painted drop V2.
Here, let me.
Ooh, cool. Can we shut that?
Let me get the lights disconnected on this one, please. So, we have for the Ducati, we've got the tail, the dong eliminator, and new blinkers. So I'm gonna get. I don't like these big blinkers and body rooms. Like,
What?
I don't care. So I got her the nice Ducati ones. Exhaust, we're still kind of going back and forth trying to figure it out with Aero. I just thought of something that I really wish that the manufacturers would do.
Adjustable levers.
This is adjustable levers.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, never mind. Adjustable rear set.
I wish that they would. I wish that we could go into the menu and just turn off the lights, just like a light track mode. Because these LEDs. So what sucks about this bike is I have to tape up the front lights because I can't I guess I can pull the fuse. I don't know where the fuse is. Anybody know these bikes?
Probably under the tank or something in a convenient spot.
It's like right there. Yeah, stupid.
And then Andrew Pierce is asking, for Bill, what's the bike you had the longest and the one that you've kept the shortest? RC8.
Yeah, the RC8 and the RC51 both lived about the same length of time. I rode those bikes both twice and sold them. I just don't like the low revving twins. So those are the bikes that went the shortest. The longest bike I owned was probably my 98 GSXR 1100. I think I owned that for about 2 or 3 years. So that was probably the longest bike that I owned. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. My 07 Gixxer 1000 that I just sold.
Oh yeah.
I had that a pretty decent time. I had that about 4 or 5 years. So actually, I think that might have been the longest. But that
R.
Which one?
Double R, the 15.
The 15.
You had it recently.
Yeah, I had that until 19 or till 20. Yeah, actually. So actually, it may have been probably about the same time, about 4 or 5 years. 5 years for the BMW S1000 RR, the 2015. I'm still bummed I got rid of that bike, and the GSXR 1000, the one that ended up being a track bike, the Sriracha bike. So.
And what happened to the Harley? Still got it?
Harley is in the warehouse. I can't have. So
it's too big, too fat.
Too big. And the R3 is at the warehouse. The Kawasaki's got to go over to the warehouse, and then the Tiger is going to be heading over to Eurocycles, hopefully for sale. They're going to do a consignment, hopefully for me. So that will be going soon. So we've got more room for the RS660, and then wait, what? Hi. I mean, yeah.
Were you impressed by the new S1000R?
Was not impressed.
So
actually, I don't know. You know what? That may have been the fastest. Actually, you know what? Thank you for the reminder. That was actually the fastest bike I ever sold. I sold it in 2 weeks. From the day I purchased it.
No, S1000R, single R.
Oh, the single R. Well, back to whoever said the RR, my fastest bike, 2020 S1000 RR, fastest bike I ever sold. 2 weeks. That was it. What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks.
You rode it more than twice.
I did ride it more than twice. So yeah, I mean, I rode it a few times, but once that rev limiter came off, I was done with life. So, what do I think about the new BMW S1000R?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Big mistake. BMW and Ducati monsters, They talked about it the same. I don't like the F900R. I don't like the 1250R. I don't like that headlight. It looks stupid. It's just dumb. It doesn't look good at all. And I'm very disappointed that they put that on the S1000R.
And then they didn't give it any more power than that.
It's BMW is missing the mark on the S1000R. They're being destroyed by Ducati and Aprilia. And MV Agusta. I'd buy an MV Agusta over that thing.
Wow. All right, and then Andrew says, I've had my Street Fighter V4S 3 months now, beyond amazing. Had an 851 black in early 90s, never ending electrical issues. Did you have any Ducatis back in the day?
So who is that?
Andrew Price.
Andrew, so I want an 851. I really do. I know they're a big problem and everything. So my first bike, my neighbor of my first bike had an 851, and I really, really wanted that bike. And in fact, I actually found one recently that I almost thought I might be getting, but hey babe, look, there's like a 2-up. That's actually quite clever.
What is that?
It's a 2-up strap.
But how does it attach?
Well,
oh, it comes out, huh?
Yeah, and then
so where normally we just cut it off right away.
Yeah.
Huh. So we need to 2-up that bike.
Yeah. So 851. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of problems, but I'd like a really nice one. Like, I don't know. Yeah. That screams Ducati to me. So. All right. What else? Anyone?
Likes, because we're only at 26. We're going for 30. So don't.
Yeah, we need
forget
30
to
likes
like
before
button.
the end of the video. If I don't get 45 likes before the end of the video, then we're gonna sell the V2.
What? No. Excuse you.
Ooh, throttle spacers are here. The
Since you're Italian bike snobs, which is not true, we have Jap bikes and an European bike, Triumph UK, right?
Yep.
Have you thought about adding MV Agusta? If so, which one?
I wouldn't add an MV Agusta. But if I had to, probably the F3.
I want the F3 one day because it's a triple.
I would probably say the F3, in the blue.
Yeah.
That we saw that up at not GMR. Angeles Crest. Beautiful bike. Yeah, I would go with that.
And then hey Bill, why don't you make Kawasaki H2R review or just buy one?
You're welcome to buy me one if you'd like. It doesn't do enough for me to want to buy one, and I don't know. I don't think that there's just enough. I don't know. It was a kind of a hype on the bike, but I don't think the end of the day, I don't think there's much to it. So.
And then also, Cali dealers are really not that great about letting people ride those bikes because they don't have the same insurance as a lot of the Ducati and the European bikes, which is weird because they're cheaper. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to get our hands on one. So, yeah. Have you seen the new Monster? Seems to divide opinions. I love it. People seem unable to accept it has no trellis frame. What are your thoughts?
We talked about that. The trellis frame absolutely killed the Monster for me. I don't like it. I hope they don't do that to the 1200. So, yeah.
What about the H2? Have you expanded that supercharger?
I actually, where was I looking? I was looking, when I found the HP2 Sport, I was looking at it for the H2s. I was kind of poking around. And they hold their value. But
so it's not like Triumph?
Yeah, it's not like a Triumph. The thing with the H2s is that it's either I spend full retail and buy a new one, which is pretty astronomically priced, or I save a few $1,000 and I buy a used one that's been beat on, which guaranteed it's been beat on. And I'm not a straight line rider, so I'm not sure how that would really do up in the twisties. So yeah.
Have either of you crashed or had any injuries? Hold on, let me pan over to the wall of dang.
Yeah, the wall of.
Hold on. There we go. So, babe, care to explain a little about that wall?
Let's see. We got the Suzuki GSXR 600 All-Stair. That was Mount Tamalpais when I slid into a curb, low side. This black BMW S1000 was a 120 mile an hour crash at Thunderhill East. That was my last big crash. This one was my first helicopter ride. This was a 2010 BMW S1000. It was my very first S1000 that I proceeded to yard sale into the farm and through a barbed wire fence. GSXR 07 GSXR 1000. I was coming out of a corner and the bike wheelied up on top of me and off that one went. My 01 GSXR 1000, the tail, that one was commuter bike actually, and I hit a slick manhole cover, laid down, nothing major, bike slid around, looks like it's going to be a good crash, and then it spun around and peeled the whole back subframe up. It hit a curb, and so that was kind of a stupid crash. So have I crashed? Yes, a few times. Now,
I didn't do that many. I had a pretty good one at Thunderhill.
Yeah,
into turn one.
Thunderhill 1.
Walked away without a scratch. Hold on, I messed it up now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
What Thunderhill turn 1.
Yep.
And I fell over in turn 5 because I didn't turn.
Oh, that was kind of like my Thunderhill. That was kind of like my Thunderhill East on the Gixxer crash. That was dumb. That was a dumb crash.
Yeah.
Not really my fault though.
Yeah, I fell over a couple times pretty much because gravity sucks.
Yeah.
But nothing in a while, knock on wood. Good collection though. I wish I just had one bike. Yeah, that's how that starts. It's like
Yeah.
chips. You just can't have one.
Yeah, you get one. Oh, you got to take your mirrors off. We're going to take these off or take them up?
Can we take them off? Do you mind? Is it hard? Oh, we need block-off plates, huh? Yep.
No.
Zip tie.
No, because I think it's locked on. All right, we'll have to look at them.
What is your favorite sports car?
Like a supercar? Supercar. I mean, I'm gonna probably go with. I mean, I really want a Viper. I would really like a Viper. I like it because there's not many out there. It's just big power. You know, it's kind of a big but little car. So.
Remind me to increase your life insurance.
So, yeah. So I mean, I kind of dig the Viper, but like if we're getting like into like a normal supercar. I don't know. I kind of like. The Huracans are nice. They're affordable. I mean, for a supercar, right? They're kind of affordable, but. I don't know. I like the Ferrari, so 458 maybe 488. I don't know. I really have to do a supercar shopping trip. Drive a couple of them.
You know what? I'm fully content with my Q60. Please don't ruin that for me.
I will say her Q60 is pretty damn sweet. So.
Are you full-time YouTubers only, or do you have day jobs?
So, YouTuber negative. We are not YouTubers. This cannot be our day job. We don't make any money off this. It costs me a lot more money than we make on YouTube. than what it does to operate the YouTube channel. This is our fun hobby, so to speak, and we just bring it to you guys. So we both have real jobs. You are now a senior director of marketing?
No, senior product manager.
Senior product manager for Game Show Network, GSN. She works with app games, and I have my own business. I repair medical equipment. So that's what pays the bills. YouTube does not pay the bills, but YouTube does help a little bit with the bad habit, but the bad habit is...
I feel like the bad habit sort of escalated since YouTube started. Though.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely escalated. I will say it's escalated. Where are we at likes? Have we got our 35 likes yet?
No, we're at 27. They're slacking.
How many people do we have on here?
22.
22 people. Come on. Hit the like button for me so I can go home.
You're home, babe.
I don't know how much I'm going to do to this thing right now, because I've got some videos that I'm going to be shooting for you guys this week. We've got a whale dong eliminator here. We've got the throttle spacer kit to put on there. The heat shield kit, I don't know if I'm going to tackle that. I think that might be
You should, because I was shocked by the heat shield kit. I was shocked how it came.
It was what I expected.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
It's the heat shield kit is just it is a jigsaw puzzle, but it's just, I mean, it's essentially, you know, obviously the heat shields, right? So, you know, so you've got to figure out which one goes where, but
they did send some decent instructions.
Yeah, the instructions were kind of decent. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to tackle this on a video, just because this is a couple hour job. So I don't know, but I know we've got the throttle spacers. I got to get these mirrors off. We've got I got to get Dave Moss over here.
Yes, please.
See if we can get Dave Moss over here for a video. So did we get our 35 likes yet?
No, we're still at 28. I'm telling you, bikini and just bounce on the motorcycle a little.
Me in a bikini. I will be demonetized immediately. All right, what time is it?
It's 5:20.
Dinner time.
Dinner time.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. So thank you guys for sticking around.
Are you gonna leave her just like undressed?
That's
messed up.
I don't know. I've lost a little bit of motivation, because I've got some stuff that I definitely want to do to this bike, but I want to do some videos on it because I want to bring this to you guys. So I think I'm gonna wait to do some videos this week, and we've got some cool stuff coming. The Aprilia and Street Fighter were out in Mexico today. Can you imagine, babe? We were in Mexico earlier today. Crazy. We were in the Walnut Groves of Mexico for a versus Aprilia versus Street Fighter. So that video will be out this week. Yeah, so I've got to get some videos going for you guys. So do the normal, you guys. Thank you for all the support, all the new people that come through. Channel's actually doing pretty well. We're 3.8, just almost 3.8 million views. So this year for 2020, we hit like 2.8 million views, which our first year we hit 1 million views. So that was pretty sweet. So we're rolling straight along. Was that Snickers? Oh,
no.
I thought I saw Snickers pop. Snickers missed this one.
He's going to be sad. Ooh, 29 likes. 29.
Come on, 35. Come on, 35 likes. So yeah, so it's been rolling pretty well, and we've gotten some pretty good input on things for you guys. So we want to continue with this. So of course, how we can continue is likes, algorithm. So YouTube algorithm, when you guys start to like the videos, YouTube starts to recommend our videos. So that's how we become bigger. Subscribes aren't what it is anymore. It's more likes and comments. So likes and comments. I encourage you guys on all the new videos. If you guys are watching, smash the like button. The like button is definitely the #1 algorithm driver right now. So likes, and comments. We reply to all the comments, or at least try to reply to all of them. So hit us up. But yeah, I think we'll wrap things up. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to be at the track. We're heading down to Chuckwalla with the V2, the V4 Street Fighter, and the Aprilia Tuono. The R9T is being delivered next week, so that will leave. The RS660 might be here this week, maybe next week. I've got to find one first. And then the Multistrada V4, I don't know. I hope that with the things that have been going on with Ducati right now, there's not a big delay with that, but I don't know. So the V4 Multistrada is also coming. So we've got a lot of plans, you guys. So 35 likes was not a hard thing to ask for.
We're 30. Wow.
I just needed 5 more likes.
So let's reply to the comments real quick.
Yep.
John Wright says, get a Lexus LC500, the gentleman sports car. I think the queue is not far behind.
I think is it the LC500? No, the LC. You were looking at the
RC.
RC.
Yeah, I wanted the RCF for a second. The LC is like the next level up, but I'm content with my Q60 RS.
The Q60, I love her Q60. It is
gentleman.
Luxury, but it is
pinkies out. I'm driving it always like that.
Yeah.
And then more from Moraes, nice watching. Bedtime. Good night. There's only one truth. Good night. It's 3:20 a.m. for him.
Damn,
so
good
night.
Good night. To you.
Call Me Amani is also going night. And then Andrew Price is asking, what bike did you learn on back in the UK in the 80s? You did your test on the 125, then allowed to ride anything?
So I learned on the VFR. So I actually had a Porsche 914 that I wish I still had, and I traded it straight across for the 87 VFR. So that was my very first bike. I had never had any experience, and I hopped on that thing and had to learn how to ride a motorcycle. So VFR 700, 700 is what I learned to ride on. You learned to ride on an RS 125, right? You? Prius RS?
Yeah.
RS 125?
Yeah. No, 250.
Or 250. So Bogner learned on an RS 250. So.
Please don't resort to Bogner in a bikini. No, we want Bill in a bikini.
No, she's saying me. I don't know if you guys can handle this yet. No, we will not resort to Next.
And then Andrew Price is saying, thank you guys, love your work. Lunchtime in Australia, looking forward to next video. Bye.
See you guys next video. Thank you guys. Like button, please smash it. We need a few more. Subscribe, my lovely assistant. But yeah, it was a good little prep day, and we'll be at Chucky Chuck here in a week. So thank you guys for sticking around, and
we'll see you in the next video.
See you guys next video. Bye guys.